Space is big, like really big. You just won't believe how vastly, hugely, mind-bogglingly big it is. In our galaxy alone, there are up to 400 billion stars. Around those stars, there are trillions of planets. Many of these planets are just like Earth, rocky, not too hot and not too cold. So if the universe is a giant party, it should be loud, right? There should be alien tourists, galactic radio stations, and Dyson spheres everywhere. But instead, it's silent. It's a cosmic ghost town. This is the Fermi Paradox, named after physicist Enrico Fermi, who once looked at the sky and asked, "Where is everybody?" Today we're going to find out why the silence of the stars might be the most terrifying thing you'll hear all year. In 1961, a guy named Frank Drake decided to put a number on our loneliness. He created the Drake equation. It's a fancy way of calculating how many alien civilizations should be out there. He looked at the rate of star formation, the number of planets, and the chance of life actually evolving. Even with very, very conservative guesses, meaning we assume life is incredibly rare, the math still says there should be at least 20 to 1,000 civilizations in our galaxy alone. And remember, our galaxy is just one of 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. The math says the universe should be crawling with life. Maybe we're just looking for the wrong thing. Astronomer Nikolai Kardashev came up with a scale for advanced civilizations. Type 1 can use all the energy of their home planet. We're not even there yet. We're still burning dead dinosaurs and hoping for the best. Type 2 can harvest the entire energy of their star. Imagine a giant shell around the Sun, a Dyson sphere. Type 3 controls their entire galaxy. A Type 3 civilization would be impossible to miss. They would glow in infrared across the sky like a giant neon sign. But when we look into deep space, we see nothing. No Dyson spheres, no galactic empires. Just rocks and gas. Which brings us to the scary solutions. This is the most famous answer. The Great Filter. The theory says that in the journey from a single cell to a galactic empire, there is a wall that almost no one survives. Maybe the transition from goo to life is impossible. Maybe intelligence is an evolutionary dead end, because smart species always invent nukes or rogue AI and delete themselves. Now, here's the existential dread part. If we find life on Mars, even tiny bacteria, it's bad news. Because it means the Great Filter isn't behind us. It's ahead of us. It means life is easy to start, but surviving as a civilization is impossible. If the universe is a graveyard, we might just be the next tombstone. If the Great Filter doesn't get you, maybe the other hunters will. The dark forest theory suggests that the universe is a dark forest filled with armed hunters. If you see another hunter, you don't wave, you shoot. Because you don't know if they are hostile, and in space, whoever shoots first wins. Every smart civilization stays quiet and hides. Except for us. We've been broadcasting our location for 100 years. We're the idiot kid screaming in the middle of a monster-filled forest. Or maybe the zoo hypothesis is true. Maybe the aliens are out there, they know we exist, but they've agreed to leave us alone. But what if the answer is simpler? The universe is 13.8 billion years old. That sounds old, but the universe will keep making stars for another 100 trillion years. Compared to that, we are at the very, very beginning. Maybe we are simply the firstborn. Maybe we are the first civilization in the galaxy to reach this level. The reason it's so quiet out there isn't because everyone is dead or hiding. It's because they haven't been born yet. We are the ancient ancestors of the future, the ones who will leave the first ruins for others to find. Are we alone? Both yes and no are equally terrifying answers. If we're alone, we have the weight of the entire universe on our shoulders. If we're not, then we're probably not the strongest ones in the room. Let me know your favorite theory in the comments.